course you are. You never listen. Well, I told you to stay out of it. I told you to keep your pretty little head down and let me handle things. But no, you had to play the hero. You had to be brave. And now look at you, barely breathing. Blood on my hands. It's not even mine. Are you trying to die? Or are you just trying to get my attention? Because if that's your plan, it's a horribly terrible one. I would have noticed anyway. I always notice you. Here, don't move. You'll just make it worse. You're lucky I got to you first. They would have killed you without blinking. And it's not that I blinked either, but I didn't let them get to you, did I? Here, drink. You're shaking, and no, I'm not gonna hold it for you. What do you think I am? You think I'm gentle? Don't look at me like that. You're the one bleeding all over my floor. You're the one I had to carry out of that mess. Limp and warm and so small. You scare me, you know that. Not with the way you fight, not with your silly ideas of justice. You scare me because you make me care. I should be punishing you for disobeying me. I should be absolutely furious. And yet, here I am, stitching you back together, whispering at you to breathe. You know, I don't do this for anyone else. You don't get it, do you? I've killed for less than what you did. Don't get me wrong though. I'm glad you're alive. Hold still. I said hold still. You don't get to squirm now. You got yourself into this mess. Just let me fix it. What? You're surprised I know how to stitch and suture a wound? You think I made it this far by being just absolutely careless and dumb? No, sweetheart. I have been through enough and bled enough times to learn on my own. So, this is gonna sting. See? Just a little bit. You always make things harder than they need to be. Even now, half conscious and just bruised all over. You've still got that look, like you're trying to fight me. And look, I get it. I just hate how all this was preventable and you got hurt. But that fire in you, the refusal to break, even when you should, it's maddening. It's addictive. It makes me want to tear it out of you or protect it with everything I've got. Don't sweat it. I know it's confusing. I don't like being confused. You're actually very lucky that they didn't touch your face. have made them suffer. And I may have already done that. You remember the tall one? The one that knocked you into the wall? He's not going to be breathing for a while. Don't give me that look. I warned you, didn't I? That anyone who laid a hand on you was signing their own death certificate. I don't bluff, darling. And I don't make threats that I'm not prepared to keep. And when it comes to you, I'm prepared to do a lot more than for anyone else. Don't look at me like that. You think I'm a monster? Go ahead. I've been called worse. Much, much worse. Oh. That's not pity in your eyes, is it? Of course not. I should have known better. You're just too stubborn to pity someone like me. But still, whatever it is, wipe it off your face. I just can't stand it. I know what I am. I've torn apart men in alleyways for just breathing a little bit too loud. I've made people vanish for less than a sideways glance. I'm like the Batman with a short temper. Even shorter. I don't need any forgiveness. I don't want any of your sympathy either. But look. You give me that look. Like I'm still worth something. It's infuriating because you make me hesitate. Every time I think I've locked out all the doors inside me, you knock once and suddenly they're wide open. Don't you get it? You're dangerous. Not because you're strong, not because you can fight, because you see me, and I just can't stand being seen. Look, you don't even flinch when I'm close like this. You just tilt your head, like you're trying to understand, like I'm not made of jagged edges. You're still trembling, but it's not from fear. No. Just tell me, okay? Do you even realize what you do to me? You know, if you don't stop looking at me like that, I'm gonna forget how to be cruel. And you need me to be cruel. Because if I'm not, I'll really just end up giving you everything.